No, he's still good. I like this. It's not funny. He's a great actor in this so far. So far, he's doing phenomenal, is all I'm saying.
Okay, I believe you. I haven't seen it, so I have no opinion.
That's what I got.
And he was losing weight in Wolf on Wall Street.
I'm going to take these off for a moment.
You blind with the rest of us?
Cool, now Dan can see my dick.
Armstrong, like,
yeah, they have the smoky, like, 10, yeah.
Nah.
That was like the emergency, like,
I started recording.
Something. Fantastic.
Whoa.
Here, you can have these.
We're live?
Yeah.
Why are we live so quickly?
We've been live.
For the eye and live.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
But I didn't even get to do any cool intro.
This is the intro right here. Intro coming in.
Oh, what's
That
up?
was, I don't know. See?
No. We're gonna rewind it.
I think this is mine.
Dom?
I don't know what to do now.
Okay, you're right. We already started. We're in the episode. This is episode motherfucking 9. The last episode was just me and Dom, and then Logan showed up all crazy with the dog. And
Yo, that dog's nuts. Fuck that dog.
Yeah. That dog.
What kind of dog is it? I wouldn't be surprised.
Why is it nuts?
I'm just not
Well, no, it was. It had nothing to do with the dog itself. It was poorly trained.
That's why I'm not surprised.
Someone's at the door. Is it the pizza or is it the cops? We'll find out with more.
No one ordered pizza, so.
Tell, man.
We'll be back with more Bibles. So we have a lot to talk about today.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh shit, it's Ash. Right on.
Shit.
Holy Christ. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, back by popular.
Hey!
Can we get a round of applause?
Please.
What's up, guys?
Okay, Ash, you can sit in the chair and pull it up next to the couch.
Okay.
And then Jared may and then you can move my bag so you can scoot up closer because it only works if you're like right next to it. And then Gerard, if you wouldn't mind readjusting or telling me how to readjust it. I probably have to move it back, honestly. But yeah, so give me 1 second here. Right. Bam, tell me if we're good. Dirk, give me your phone. Let me see. Oh, damn. Almost first shot.
Damn.
I know, huh?
He's good. He's good at
He's
positioning.
crazy, Holmes. Alright, fucking the last podcast was just me and Dom.
It was crazy.
It was really good. We had an awesome debate. And he's wrong, by the way. I'm right. So, I don't even remember. I'm just fucking around. I don't remember. What was it, Eminem? It was on Eminem. It was on Eminem and Eminem style. We were really high. But that's besides the point, because it's a new week.
So first off, me and Jared went to a show.
Yes.
Nice.
Supporting our buddy fucking Cam.
Cosmic Cam. At the Roxy, he opened up for Dead Prez. That show was fucking crazy. Yo, people got down. It was this close to having a mosh pit a couple times. I thought about jumping in, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the guy who starts a mosh pit and gets elbowed in the face. Like, I'll let someone else do that, and then I'll jump in.
But yeah, it was my first time at the Roxy too, and
It's a nice little venue, man.
yeah, I liked it for it being like a small cheap venue. It was dope. They had good drink prices, however, it sucked for me because I wasn't getting like a Moscow Mule or the special shit. So shit was expensive for me, but like they had like $5 Moscow Mules, or they had like 5 shots of this like cheap tequila for $15 or whatever, and like
Damn.
yeah, that's a decent deal if you're just trying to get lit with your friends at a show. That's not too bad at all.
Yeah, not too bad.
So I appreciated that, but most people who performed too was pretty dope. So Cam said it was based off like the order was like how many tickets you sold. However, there were most people who sold out all of their tickets, so I'm not sure if they randomized it or what. Because that was the thing that was weird. It's just like obviously all the openers, had to pay or whatever, have to do with the shit to get there. But like the talent range, like for the most part they were all dope, but like it went from being like an okay guy to a super dope guy to a shitty guy to then Cam, and Cam was dope.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then so like the guy who opened right before Dead Prez was kind of whack compared to the guy who opened almost.
Yeah.
But I will say, so Cam went on what, like 4th or 5th?
Yeah, I think 5th.
Yeah, so Cam, aka Cosmos.
8:30.
And Jared and King Kobe fucking opened up the first song with them. It was dope. It was probably like what? If I had to guess, like 30 to 40 people. I'm not the best like at the crowd, like, but like actually like paying attention.
Kind of filled up.
Yeah.
The size of some people.
And the nicest part is they definitely like they got like reception. Like crowd was like, oh, like if they said something cool, like
microphone issues, we sounded vinyl clear. Like,
yeah, so it was
cool
really
to
dope.
actually, like be at a venue that
Brad,
good
sound guy.
Yeah, you know, it was all happening. Yeah. Definitely a lot of dope energy with that. That was a lot of fucking fun.
But yeah, so Cam killed that. And then Dead Prez went on. Dead Prez was dope, as always. They were having some mic issues.
It's all about hip.
Yeah, that was the only song that anyone really knew. But they had a lot of dope songs, of course. But they even had their DJ come up and rap for them for a song. And that was really dope. It was cool to get them to show their DJ some love.
Yeah.
But I just love it because they're all talking, positivity and, like, that whole song about, like, being physically fit and, like, healthy and, like... Like, I don't know, they definitely, like, have a good message and all that. And it was cool because, like, it surprised me because they did not end on hip-hop. Like, they did that midway through their set. Mm-hmm. And they ended on this other song. And then they just, like, popped a squat and just started signing people's shit.
Mm-hmm. Huh. There's no, like, shows over closure.
Or nothing. Like, all right, thank you guys, have a good night. They just literally popped down on the stage and started signing shit. And then, like, background music started playing. So you're like, oh, all right.
Yes, it's how we have lights are up and everything. You're like, all right.
Well, they didn't practice the ending, I guess, but that's cool. It's cool to see Dead Prez. That's really fucking
cool. It was cool.
I have a story about the Roxy. Okay, so I'm like 17, right? I go there with my drug dealer, and we have a booth, of course, like our own personal booth.
Classy.
And we were chilling there, and fucking this kid wanted some ecstasy. And my dealer, like, had me holding the X, and I don't know why I had it, but I had this whole bag of ecstasy. It's like 100 pills. And fucking, he was like, hey, can you go count out 20 for this dude in the bathroom? And I was like, yeah, sure, like, word. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm, like, counting them out on top of the toilet thing, on top of the thing. I'm counting them out, and, like, I put the bag away, and I'm about to, like, scoop all the ones into my hand. The bag's already away. And then I just feel, like, these hands on me.
Oh.
And, like, see these gloves, and it's, like, security. And they're in the stall with me and shit. And they, like, push me back up against the wall, and the one dude goes, and he cups all the fucking things. And at first I was like, oh, I'm getting robbed. Like, what the fuck is this? And so they brought me, like, outside and shit. And pretty much they were just kicking me out. Like, it was all a fucking planned thing. Like, it wasn't anything serious. It's just, like, what they do sometimes. Like, sketchy-ass fucking security. They'll run, like, a whole fucking ring and then just rob, drug dealers. But they were kicking me out. And fucking all my homies were in there, so I had to tell them that, like, the dude that, was talking to them is, like, a setup or whatever. So somehow I fucking ran... Or no, okay, so let me back up. While they're, like, struggling with me, I thought, like, I was gonna get caught. I was scared or whatever, so I grabbed this whole bag of ecstasy I have in my pocket, and I fucking chuck it. I just chuck it, and it's all dark. I just chuck it, and they didn't see me chuck it. Like, there's a big kind of, like, struggle, and I didn't, like, not, like, full extension or whatever, but I definitely went like that real quick and fucking chucked it, and it was gone. And they didn't notice. They still kicked me out. And I was like, I have to get back in there to tell my buddies and to, like, see what the fuck about that bag, because that's all, his and whatever. I was worried. So somehow I, like, ran the fuck back in there. I think I just ran past or something. And ran all the way to my buddies. And I was like, it was a while ago. I barely remember, like, this fucking story. But, like, ran all the way to my buddy's booth. And I was like, yo, it was a setup. Like, he's fucking something. Like, we gotta get out of here or whatever. They all panic. We're all getting up. We're leaving. And I bolt to the spot where, like, I think I threw, like, that bag. Look on the ground. There's the whole fucking bag with all the pills sitting next to these people just standing there talking, like, two of them. And it's, like, down like... It's, like, a dark kind of fucking ravey scene. Yeah, and it was a rave. Like, it definitely was a rave of some Mario Bros. Themed rave. Like, there's 8-bit, Mario everywhere.
8-bit rave, bro.
And there was coins that you paid with the coin. Fucking... The 2000s, man.
The 2000s,
The 2000s bro. Rave scene. That's like when it like started tapering off, because the rave scene was huge in the 90s and started to taper off. When I was like 15, 16, got introduced to raves. That was like the last fucking years that they were like still going strong. Till like 2009, then they got corporation. What?
Continue with the bag. I want to know the rest of it.
I grabbed the fucking... So I grabbed the fucking bag, and I bolt out. They catch me again, like trying to go out, but like this time he fucking grabs me and he's like, all right, like fucking now we got to do this the hard way, like the easy way or the hard way. You got to give me like everything you have. And I'm like, I'm stepping out, and I don't know what you're talking about. And I pull my wallet out, and I'm really fucked up too, by the way. So I pull my shit out to show him like I don't have anything. And as I pull my wallet and phone out, like literal ecstasy pills fly out with my shit and go all on the ground. He just looks at me like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, I'm already out like of your spot. Like I don't know what the fuck else you want. Like he wanted the rest of the pills, like obviously. But my buddies came out right then, and we all just kind of fucking yelled at him, and we were like, nah, like we're leaving, whatever. And he just kind of like let it go. It wasn't anything too serious because like really they're just trying to fucking rob you.
Right.
But yeah, that's my story about the Roxy. Anyway, back to raves.
Wow.
Having
Roxy
corporations.
trying to rob you. Now I know.
In like 2009, they turned into like corporations. Triad Dragons started like holding raves like every month.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that Triad Dragons hella sold out.
Yeah, and that's what destroyed the fucking rave scene. Now there's warehouse parties, but like everyone's like overage, so it's like everyone overage just shows up to a warehouse where it's all like they got the permits already and everything. So really, you're just in a rave that's paid for.
It's way different. It's
way different. You can't find like the old school, and now the fucking consequences are so much higher too. Like if you get caught like really getting like a warehouse and telling a bunch of fucking 14 to 18-year-olds, because that's really the majority of rave scene. Yeah. Like the shit I go to now, it's like a bunch of fucking older motherfuckers snorting cocaine and whatnot. But yeah.
Truth.
Okay, so other than did you go to any current shows in the past week?
Yeah. All right, we already talked about the festival, right?
Yes.
We talked about that. Fuck, what did I go to? Oh yeah, I went to a rooftop party at fucking Bar Standard off of Broadway. Nice. Nothing but house music for hours and hours. No breaks. Fucking
nice.
A lot of hot girls. Like the hottest of girls go to house party shows. I don't know why. It's that shuffle. They like doing that dance.
It's easy to do when you're drunk, I guess.
And coked out.
I'm all fucked up, but I can still dance alright.
Yeah, I went to that. Nothing notable, though. I mean, it's not like... that's kind of a scene where it's like the artists, like... you have to really be unique to be popular. And then even at that, it seems to me like it's kind of a fad. Like, how are you going to build a 10-year, 20-year career out of, like, making house music that's generally pretty easy to make? You could spend more time on it and make something better, but why? Like, why? Why not just, like...
I mean, they're all just copying Deadmau5 and Tipper, in my opinion. A lot of, like, what is happening now with house music, they're copying
I've heard a lot of stuff that...
and Tipper.
I've heard a lot of stuff that copies... I saw Tipper fucking... recently. That shit's insane.
Dude, I want to go see Tipper. Tipper would be fucking dope. Oh my god, dude. I actually went and saw Too Many Zoos recently. That's the concert I went to this Thursday, man.
How was it?
3 dudes. It was fucking dope, man. Like, just 3 dudes from New York packed the Bluebird fucking almost to the brim.
Bluebird's nice.
Bluebird is awesome.
Yeah. Dude, fucking
I've never been to the Bluebird.
Dude,
never been to the Bluebird?
Dude, so imagine a classier Gothic. Like,
Never been to the Gothic.
More space, or not Gothic, I mean Roxy.
Okay.
I'm a little drunk already. But imagine like a classier Roxy, bigger space, better stage, like they have like better lights and whatnot, and it's just an awesome venue. Great for punk shows, but Too Many Zoos, 3 dudes. 1 bass saxist, like he has different saxophones he plays. 1 trumpeter, and then 1 dude on an upright bass marching style setup, dude. He's got all the hi-hats and everything else on top, dude. Just those 3 dudes on stage, man. They put on some of the best music I've ever heard.
That's awesome.
Dude.
And they're street performers, right?
Yeah. They started out performing in the subways of New York. That's literally like the earliest footage from like 5 years ago that they have. Nice. It's just them chilling in like Union Station. Just like
I'm sure lectures are lit as fuck, man.
You showed us some of their music before the podcast.
Yeah, dude, they're amazing.
I like it. Maniac on Netflix. That shit's wild.
Yeah.
Me and Jared watched like fucking 3 episodes. Yeah. It's really good. Jonah Hill, skinny Jonah Hill.
I don't like it. Nope.
Skinny Jonah. He's not funny.
And he
no more?
may be a better actor, which is great. If you want to get into that, great.
But he's not.
But you don't maintain a comedy career if you're
No, I don't think he wants to. I think this show clearly shows that he's.
But you know what? He's selling out, bro.
No, he's not. Here's the thing. When he was on, here's why I argue this. Do you remember the movie? Now I forget it. The one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Which one?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes. That one, you know how much money he got paid for that? He literally offered to take a pay cut just so he could work Leonardo. Because that's what being the fat funny guy gets you.
No, because that's
Do you know what he gets with this? He gets this is real opportunity. This is for him to not be cast typed into always having to be the stoner funny fat guy.
To be fair,
this he gets to show his actual talent, which he
did a lot of drugs in that
possesses.
movie.
Yeah.
The famous Quaalude scene
It's amazing. I love
which
it.
is great. But he was also a little chubby still in that movie.
That's what
he
I'm
wasn't
saying.
fully committed. He was working on it, but he wasn't fully committed to being the skinny guy.
Well, no, because here's the thing. I'm not sure if you know. He went skinny and then got fat again, and then now he's skinny again.
Yeah. Look at Oprah Winfrey. I mean,
But he
she rides a roller coaster.
He intentionally got really fat.
I probably shouldn't have said that. Sorry,
Because what's the other?
I still love you.
It's too late, man.
War Dogs.
Sorry.
War Dogs. He got
No,
super
because
fat.
that's the thing to bitch about being an actor is sometimes just for a role you have to gain or lose weight. Like a lot of people joke
Christian Bale.
and say conspiracy theory that so there was this movie with 50 Cent back when 50 Cent was trying to have a acting career even though he's not that
And
good of an
he had video
actor.
games. Yeah.
But where like in the role 50's supposed to play he's a guy who gets cancer and 50 Cent loses a shit ton of weight. Like and he's bald and like he doesn't look like 50 Cent at all. And like so he claims that he did it just doing like a liquid diet or whatever. But a lot of people think that 50 Cent straight took a tapeworm intentionally. No, because I'll show you pictures. I will show you pictures. Dude, he looks unhealthy. Like, for 50 Cent, like, knowing how buff and crazy 50 Cent is, for him to get how skinny he was.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait.
I need more beer.
Anybody want a beer? Who wants beer?
Listen to me right
Can I take
now.
another PBR, Dan?
Absolutely.
Nobody is convincing 50 Cent to eat a fucking tapeworm.
No, they convinced him to go on a liquid diet then?
You know, he's doing that. Cool, smoking a blunt, hanging out with his homies, rapping, whatever. He's like, bro, I think I'm gonna get this tape from
that is 50 Cent.
I'm gonna lose
No,
some
he's
weight.
doing that on his own volition. He's doing that to
him
get the
now?
role.
No, that was him doing this role.
When was this?
This was like, I don't know.
That's not even
2000 forever
People
ago.
just say crazy shit. He took a tape. I would
Look
believe.
how skinny he got!
I would believe that he got on cocaine for a little bit more than.
Candy is this, bro?
You can have it, yeah. I don't know who gave it to us. It might have been you.
What is it now?
No. I don't buy shit.
I would have been more impressed if he went fat.
yeah.
Like
So-
Fat
so
Mac
who else
in
wants beer?
Always Sunny.
That's what I was
That's
gonna
more
bring up.
impressive.
No, know who's impressive?
Not skinny, getting muscular.
The guy who fucking who was in The Fighter or whatever. No, the guy who played Bruce Wayne. How am I forgetting his name?
Tom Hardy.
Bale.
No, Christian Bale. Christian Bale.
He already brought him.
Because he straight up lost weight and gained it to a mass degree in.
And he lost. And he lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah. To be in that one role where he was super crazy
The
and super
Machinist.
skinny. Yes, that movie is amazing.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, anyways, we digressing though. It's a great movie.
No, we're not. I thought this is what we were talking about. What are we digressing from?
Because we got all on the movies.
No, we're talking about Jonah Hill and
Jonah
Hill.
Oh, we were talking about Maniac, but yeah, all sorts of motherfucking
What's her
actors. Yes.
But
who's what's her name? Emma Stone. Emma Stone's really good at everything.
Emma Stone.
And fun fact, their first big shit together was what was it called? The one where she was pregnant.
Knocked Up?
No, super
Knocked
bad.
Up, yes.
Super bad.
No, it's Knocked Up.
Super bad.
No, you're wrong. It's Knocked Up.
She's not the pregnant lady in Knocked
she
Up.
not?
No.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Super
Super
bad.
bad.
You're right,
Yeah.
you're right.
She's the high school chick.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Cheers, mate.
Yes.
Wait,
I really just remember her in.
Yeah, I just put away the paper towels too, son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, dog.
Oh
Right out
my
of my
god.
Well, what do you remember in Ash?
Oh, I just said I just remember her in Easy A.
Yeah, that's a good movie too.
For the universe to
Spider-Man.
ever remember, Dan the Man is a clumsy fuck.
Let's see, fucking
Rockhampton. has the top selling hip hop album of the year. I'm not year, a week.
I have to hear that. We listened to Cypress Hill's new album, and I really was
part of it. We didn't get all the way through.
Right. I'm gonna listen to the rest, but I really dig
the
Vinny Paz. Yes. I really dig the vibe. I really dig the sound selection. It's all themed.
I'm surprised it's still going so strong.
I'm more sorry for wasting beer.
Yeah, how dare you? Waste a beer we didn't know we had in the fridge.
Brockhampton, anything else?
Yeah, heathen.
Them, no, other than, so I will say, if you haven't heard of Brockhampton before, check out some of the older shit first, just because this album is definitely more experimental.
Gay. That always means gay.
No, not that. It's just, they're trying different shit, so it doesn't sound as, like, polished.
I don't know, man. I was just telling Jared, wasn't I just telling you guys last night? I was like, yeah, fucking, if anyone tells you gotta listen to their album with earphones on, because it's, like, really deep, just fuck it. It's not even...
No, that's not what I mean.
If it doesn't sound good on the radio,
yeah, exactly.
Honda Civic,
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying, to get a full vibe of what they sound like and what they're going to, because this shit, they're just trying out different shit. Some shit hits, some shit misses. But like, if you check out some of the older shit, it's fire all the way through because it's them. I don't know, it's a break job. I think their next album is going to be super, super fire.
I mean, you hope sometimes.
No. Because here's the thing. They just had to kick out a band member because of fucking sexual allegations and rape shit and all that.
I'm telling you.
Had to cancel a tour.
This is the one.
Welcome to the standard
thing,
bro.
LGBTQ type.
And also, they have literally 12 guys in their group. So, like, that shit's gonna sound different and be crazy.
Alright, now hold up. Now that's really hard to do.
Better.
That's really hard to do. That's a really hard thing to do. I mean, look at...
Yeah, that's why they say they're the biggest
boy. That's motherfuckers who really did it right. They had a lot of members.
Speaking of which, transition then.
Yes.
I listened to most of it. Jared listened to about half of it, I think. Logic's album. So, I've mixed opinions on it. So, it impressed me more than I expected. Clearly, the Wu-Tang song, he has a song with all, like, current Wu-Tang members. It's like an 8-minute song.
Method Man?
Yeah, Method Man's on it. Yeah, it's dope. But it's mostly, like, he has, like, a maybe 45-second F that verse, and it's everyone else. And, like, they like, shout him out because they, like, almost every single member has, like, some type of bar where they use the word logic. And so I kind of appreciate that. But, like, other than that, it's more a Wu-Tang song on a Logic album than it is Logic with Wu-Tang.
But, well, you know, Wu-Tang's whole vibe is for everyone to get only, like, 1632 bars.
Yeah, but I was just annoyed because, like, Logic's verse was mediocre at best, and like, well, whatever. It was cool that he got all of them on a song.
That's a reoccurring problem, see, with fucking Logic.
But no, so I will say,
I was waiting for it to come.
So I will say, I was a little bit. So he had a song with Wale. I enjoyed that song. But here's the thing: I realized with Logic, I hate most of his lyricism because lyricism, while like it's better than mumble rappers for sure, he relies hella on suffixes, if you know what I mean. So he's like, I'm more than capable, you know, I'm sure this palette is papeable, I'm dressing this table full, you know what I mean? Like, he just relies on the ending, like, adding the or like, basically, you just hating me, I'm not sure what you're trying to be taking, like, I don't know, it's very lazy, and, like, comes across very quickly to me, and then also, like, he says the same shit, but without saying it a different way. Like, for example, he hella talks about how he's not about negativity, but that's the way he says it. He's like, I'm all against the negativity, and, like, that's cool, but then the next song, I ain't about the negativity, and it's like, say it a different way, you know? And it's like, that's what I personally dislike about Logic, is he gets very redundant in how he says his shit and how he rhymes. But here's the thing I realized that he is very good at, that helps him a lot in the mainstream, is he's very good at switching up his flow. He's good at doing a fast flow, a slow flow, the fucking modern flow, doing the old school flow. He's definitely good at doing flows. And so that masks his mediocre lyricism, in my opinion. Because he can because he has one song, the song with Wale that I do enjoy, where he just does a verse and he's like, alright, I'm gonna do it a little bit quicker. And then he does it like 30 seconds quicker, like, you know, per pace. And like, it's cool. I appreciate it. It definitely sounds cool. I'm like, all right, he's showing that he can do it at different speeds and do it technically sound. But like, what he's saying is just fucking meh to me most of the time. Well, he had a song where he did talk about his fucking dad. and his dad fucking not being there. That's cool. I will always be biased. I enjoy that, but that's kind of generic. The best song he had on the album, in my personal opinion, is he had a song. It was like a storytelling song where it's very obvious that it wasn't a real story, and like at the very end he woke up from a dream, and like you could tell it was coming from a mile away, but at least the storytelling was good. We talked about his wife being kidnapped and him trying to fucking go find the guy and killing a bunch of people trying to fucking figure it all out. Yeah. And so his storytelling is very solid through it. So I will say, like, it's better than what I expected, but I wouldn't even put it past a 7 out of 10 if I had to.
That's generous.
And that's very generous. I would say that's a pretty high rating.
No, I mean, I'm not saying like in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, in general, 7's pretty fucking generous. Like, you have to really kind of like something.
Only because of Dream 2. Just because, like I said, that storytelling song was really dope. And I appreciate that he got all of Wu-Tang. I don't know that many artists, let alone a white artist, that got all of Wu-Tang on one song together for their album.
It is 2018, though, you know what I'm saying?
Him didn't do it for Kamikaze, just saying.
Yeah, but that's different though. That's way different.
Yeah,
because all those fools are like what's his name? Like they got their own CBD businesses going on. Like,
they got all this shit going on.
Yeah, they're smart, and they're like, "What? I'm buying into that money."
But the album we all really want to hear about, I think, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Ash, are you listening to that at all?
Man. No, because Ash is not listening to hip hop at the very moment in life.
What are you listening to? Electronic?
Yeah, I've been
Electronic
listening to
soul.
What is that? Flume or some shit? What is that called?
Flume.
I've been listening to
Oh, you've been listening to Flume?
I love the song Chet Baker, Drop the Flame.
When we went camping, that's literally... I'm
Yeah.
just into all of that right now. I'm not really into all
Pretty
that
Lights, Flume type vibe. Yeah, I mean, because that's a really good...
I love that
I just
song.
don't want to hear like a lot of like lyric music. I don't want to hear what the fuck you have to say because like
you know
kill
what?
it for me when I
honestly
hear what people are saying.
I was just thinking about this today. Is fucking like even me reading Dom's lyrics and shit because I like them a lot because you focus 100% on lyrics. Honestly, I'd say you're a better lyricist than fucking anyone I really know. But
I'm probably gonna go get it.
I don't have enough time to write like lyrics. I produce a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. Fucking, you really have to take advantage of all this time that you have to write, like a shitload of lyrics. My whole point was I can't even fucking really listen to your lyrics because it'll affect my shit. Because then I'll just be like, fuck, like I should be like really fucking what? Let me buy those? Like here, give those to me? Like, like what the fuck are we doing? You just have these in a notebook somewhere? You fucking asshole. And then I get pissed off, and then I really start calling out Dom, and I tell him he needs to put that down on something. So really, yeah, I don't like to listen to shit either.
Yeah, Dom.
I get really high and I'll fucking think of like a line or something. I'll just be super high and like literally hear someone rap something and I'll be like, oh, that'd be great, a song. And I'll be like, oh, I'm high as fuck. Like I just heard a dope, you know what I mean? Like just dumb shit like that. So most of the time I stay away from like lyrical type shit too. But I do like fucking, like I was really excited about the Cypress Hill shit coming out. And I even tried to listen to Lil Wayne, but fucking YouTube sucks ass. SoundCloud sucks ass, Spotify. Everything else.
Spotify works very solid.
You're right. The only reason Spotify sucks ass is because my shit logged out, and I don't even know who logged me in. So I need Spotify.
You want to be on our Spotify?
Of course. Hurry the fuck up.
Okay, I'll look it up.
I'm pissed.
What's your email?
I'll give it to you later.
Okay. So Lil Wayne's album, The Carter 5. I will say.
Hold up, before you talk about the Carter 5. Go ahead, talk about the Carter 5.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I saw a live show I'd like to talk about.
So,
what live show?
Before you talk about I get my word in edgewise here.
And Kamozo just came out with the new song.
Yes,
Why don't you tell us
my
about
band Kamozo, which I play bass in. I've been with them for over a year.
He plays bass in.
Yeah, I play bass in. Yeah.
Yes.
We just released a new single called Super Rad on Spotify, iTunes, basically anywhere, any outlet that you can find music. We're definitely on it. So yeah, check it out. It's a really good jam. It's all DIY. You know, we did it in a basement with a couple of microphones, and it sounds really good. And
it
took a lot of time to really edit and.
How long did it take for you guys to release the album? How long were you guys working on it?
It's not an album. It's just a single.
It's a single. I mean,
it's just a single. Probably 3 or 4 days. Just to really, put it in a music program and get the levels adjusted for each instrument to make it all sound balanced and sound good. So
workshop shit.
Yeah,
master it.
Yep. So that's out, and we also there's a couple songs off an old EP. This was before I was in the band, but these are songs we still play. Those are also out on Spotify under the new name Komozo. So definitely check those out as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
But what I saw live was Get the Let Out at Red Rocks.
Dude.
This is a Led Zeppelin cover band and they absolutely do Led Zeppelin. They get the spirit of the band.
Nice.
They have extra instruments, but they do that to make it sound, like it's directly off the album. Like No Quarter, they played No Quarter and it sounded perfect. Like it sounded right off the album. They had, the keys, but also the bass. It just sounded really great. And they just put on a great show, and they really get the energy going. Great show.
Where is it at?
Red Rocks.
Beer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, these guys are road dogs. I mean, they've played shows at, my hometown of Sellersville, Pennsylvania, like a small-ass theater, seats like 150 people, and they've played there. They've done like 3 night sets there, and then now I'm seeing them at Red Rocks.
That's dope.
Well,
I think it's so dope to see.
Sold out. Like, I mean, it was just the whole crowd, the whole.
Thanks.
I think it's so dope when you get to see an artist like at a small venue, a small stage, and you see them like on that bigger. Because I remember seeing Opio back at Cervantes. One of my first shows ever. It was still Cervantes like main ballroom, but still now they're doing like Red Rock shows and fucking shit that like I probably could never even afford unless I really, really was trying to go.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that progression, and like you can tell when they're like really into it, they're really passionate, and you see that they deserve a larger audience, and then they get it because they work at it.
See, and I get torn on that because I'm a little bit of a selfish artist too, person. I'm like, I only want them for myself. Now everyone fucking loves them, and it's fucking bullshit. But at the end of the day, I realize I'm happy for the group, and that everyone else gets to enjoy, but I get to enjoy as well.
Yeah, but usually the artist realizes that. They're like, we have our fans that have been there since the beginning, and we play to them. We do shows for them.
That's
everybody else is on board. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
That's right. I'm gonna have to check them out. I saw some cover bands. Actually, Keller Williams,
Keller Williams is excellent.
So okay, so I remember I talked about him with you.
He did an album with String Cheese Incident.
Yeah, I saw him out at Legend Valley.
Okay,
and he got this group together and they're doing a cover band of Tom Petty songs. He does all Tom Petty's parts.
Shit. Oh, that's cool.
It's amazing, bro. They went I didn't get it at first. Like I was like, oh, they're doing a Tom Petty song, and then like 17 songs later, I was like, wow, like fucking, it was really dope to see. And he still had another set, so I wasn't like bummed out because I knew that fucking I was gonna get to see some Keller Williams shit later. He was there fucking. Oh, cover bands. That's what I was talking about. I saw a couple other. a Grateful Dead cover band and a Beatles cover band.
Which one? Was it Joe Russo's Almost Dead, or was it another just like because there's so many Grateful Dead cover bands.
I don't know. All I know is I was yeah, I didn't even bother to check their name, or the Beatles dudes' names, but yeah, cover bands. And
where'd you go see that?
Ohio. Legend Valley?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, for sure.
I went to this huge festival, man. It was like 80 artists. I saw Tipper headline. Papadozio was fucking epic. Like, the whole festival was fucking crazy, and that's where I got that photo of fucking Defile My Friend for Money. And that was a good time.
How many people came up? Like,
quite a few. I mean, they only made $15, but it was fun.
What was on him?
Whipped cream and tomatoes.
Yo.
Because we had the whipped cream pans.
Sit there and they throw shit at him.
Most of it was done by like the homies trying to get people riled up to like actually do it. And then a lot of people just felt bad because they were just like, they're like, I'm not gonna devolve. Because my homie who wrote the sign, like I would have wrote it better. Like I went to written, like it looked like horrible because the wording was like real aggressive, like defile my friend for money.
It's a pretty small sign too.
And he wrote it like fucking super fast and everything, but like if I would have written it, it would have said like fucking, tomatoes $5 and whipped cream like $3. Like that's all I would have put. But he just, I don't know, like it just was so fast. It was hilarious though. Fucking defile my friend for money. yeah, fucking lick my friend's foot for money. Yeah. Any other shows you saw? Any other shows anyone saw?
No.
All right, Dom, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
The Carter 5. So, out of all the Carters, because there's obviously 5 of them
Yes.
by the number, I would rank it the third best.
Oh damn.
How? Huh?
I said that's bad.
That's not bad. Because here's the thing. Here's the
It gets me
thing.
to listen to it. And
But here's the thing. So here's the thing. So the Carter 3, without a doubt, is the best Carter. Unquestionably, right? You know, that's got a Millie.
Right.
It's got fucking, you know, that's prime Wayne.
Okay.
Like, you can't compete with that. Everyone, that's unquestionably the best. Now, I would say the Carter 2 is my second favorite, just because that was Wayne, like, coming into his form. That's really when he became wheezy, you know, like, starting to fulfill his shit. So this is why I put this third is, I'm going to defend the other spots first. So without a doubt, in my opinion, the Carter 4 is hands down the worst. It's just obviously very rushed, shitty production. Wayne's clearly drugged out. It's a terrible album.
Okay.
And then the Carter 1, that was when he was first starting all of it. So like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't, you know, amazing. It was him, you know, finding his form. Compared to this one, first off, the thing I appreciate about it is you get to see a couple different eras of Wayne. You know, you get to see some of that old school. Because this album's been like, what, like 5-6 years fucking, you know, in the making.
That's what you're saying. One of the songs was like already
Mona Lisa. So that song with Kendrick, well, I love it. It's probably one of our most favorite songs on there because him and Wayne fucking just kill it. It's pretty much been leaked for over 5 years, like a majority of different people. Yeah, so fun fact. So Martin Scarelli, that guy who like bought that AIDS medication or some shit and skyrocketed the price. So he back in the day bought a car that used to be owned by Lil Wayne, and when he bought the car, there was a fucking rough draft of the Carter 5 in the back seat, or like stashed away. So he had a bootleg copy of the Carter 5.
God.
And so like he played a little bit of Mona Lisa back in the day and all that, like, yeah, and so like,
what an asshole.
Yeah.
How did he forget that he had an album stashed away in his car before he sold it?
Codeine, bro. Codeine, man.
Bro.
That's hilarious. I mean,
would you like some codeine?
You get that life or you don't.
He pays a person just to dip his blunts, man.
But anyway, so that song's been out for a while. So like that song's good because it's like prime Wayne and all that. I don't know. My biggest complaint with the album is there's at least 4 or 5 songs where he does that really lazy, where like he just says like, you know, the N-word a bunch at the end, you know, to rhyme, or like he has this one where he's like, and they're all in line. And then they come a lot, and he says line like 10 different times, and he's using the word line in a different context each time. So like some of it's clever, but I feel like you only get a pass for it if it's like a clever homonym, or like to a point. You know, after the 4th or 5th time of you saying it, it needs to meet like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if he uses it in a different context every time, I give him a pass.
But he didn't, like, I don't know, it was...
But he didn't.
How many times can you use the N-word in a different context?
I thought you said it was line.
Well, that's one of them.
Oh, okay.
That's one of them. But he does it in like 4 or 5 different songs where he just uses one word repeatedly at the same time. Like, and that is a classic Wayne thing to do, though.
Yeah.
Like he's done, and he also does rhyme like another word in the sentence too. So like, I don't know. It sounds alright, but it just feels a little lazy to me.
Okay.
But that's just a signature Wayne thing you get sometimes. Yeah. And that's the thing I will say. It is definitely a signature Lil Wayne. Like, you could tell he's hungry. He's definitely trying with it. He's not trying to fucking like, I don't know, when you get like, I'm not a human being, or like some of that past shit, I feel like he was just, man, whatever, like, this shit, he's definitely trying to prove a point that, like, he's back. I personally prefer Dedication 6, the mixtape, over this album, but that's just because the production, because Dedication, the mixtapes are easy, because he just takes fire-ass beats and then kills them. Compared to this, you have to get original beats.
So you get beats that are already tried and true.
But one of the best homage. So he did so you know the guy, you guys know the song Explosive? But so he gets a sample of that, and he has Snoop Dogg on the song.
Okay.
And so that's a dope song because it pays homage and it sounds super dope. That's in like my top 3 of the fucking album. So all in all, so it was a 23, I believe, track album, which is aggressive for me, I think, in this day and age. Anything if you're mainstream above 15 tracks is aggressive, I think. Just because of the way fucking people are and how you're trying to, especially because when you want to go like platinum or gold and all that, the shorter tracks your album is, the better it is.
Right.
Believe it or not, because then it just gets listened to on repeat more and more or whatever. And so it's easier for Ye to go platinum than it is, the Carter 5. But I would say out of the 23 songs, I don't remember exactly how many, but I would say at least 10 songs I saved to my Spotify. And that's a big signature for me. And if I can't save at least like a third of your songs on the album, it's probably not an album for me.
Yeah, and what happened with Kanye West album?
He never dropped it.
Fucking dropped the
No.
man.
After he performed on Saturday Night Live, he did that song with Lil Pump, You're Such a Fucking Hoe. He was dressed as a bottle of Fiji water, and Lil Pump was dressed as a bottle of Perrier. And so, like, that part was funny.
Yes.
But other than that, the song was like, meh. And then he performed another song that he did with
bro. That's like, oh my god, like
Tiana Taylor, I think is her name.
Like, I'm sorry.
That was one of the chicks he produced an album for. That song flopped. But the very worst part, so if you ever watch SNL, I don't, but regularly, but at the end of SNL, most people know, they usually, just do little banter or whatever, they roll the credits or whatever, they just talk shit. Well, no.
Wait, hold on, wait. One and all at a time.
I'm sorry.
What are we talking about? Go ahead,
So Kanye, instead of doing like the traditional ending of SNL, he fucking kicks everyone off stage, calls up Kid Cudi and 70 Shake or whatever his name is, or whatever, the guy who was on the album, and they performed a Ghost Town, which you think would be really dope. But nope. Kanye actually does the best part. Kid Cudi singing off key like the whole fucking time.
Really?
Yeah, and then 70 Shake is like not matching vocals well with anyone at all. So the song just, it doesn't even sound poorly done, it just sounds bad.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
And then on top of that, how he closes out the Saturday Night Live thing after the song is Kanye. So also on the last song, Kanye puts on a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
And then he starts going on like a political rant where he's like talking about how like everyone's been bullying him.
At the end of SNL?
Yeah, and so that part gets cut off. You don't see that part on TV.
Yeah.
But he goes on a rant about how he's been bullied, blah, 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 because everyone always asks how I could support Trump because he's racist. And I say, if I hated racism or blah, 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 I'd probably just have to move out of America. And like, just has a bunch of nonsensical shit. And at the end, it says how he's going to run for president in 2020 and he wants to abolish the 13th Amendment. And here's the thing. So the 13th Amendment mainly talks about slavery. So that's why it's stupid for him to say it. Here's what Kanye meant, or at least I'm assuming, is because it also talks about how if you're in jail or you're incarcerated, being able to have to do, labor and all that. So I think what Kanye meant was how he doesn't want people who are in jail and stuff have to do forced labor, like how, there's for-profit prisons and all that.
Yeah.
Is I think what he was trying to talk about. But when you just say abolish the 13th Amendment,
that mainly
you're saying getting rid of outlawing slavery. So Kanye is either purposely saying stupid shit to get attention, or he's just, again, not the... But here's the thing. He didn't... Because he was supposed to drop his album during the SNL, show.
Yeah.
And he never did. So that just makes it a super... you got all this attention on you, and then you don't deliver on the thing you promised.
Yeah.
No one was expecting it. Everyone just got your album Ye back in, January? Or December, whenever it fucking happened?
Yeah.
No one was expecting this.
Or really asked for it. Listen, fucking Kanye West put that tweet out that said, I'm gonna release this with fucking Lil Wayne's because fucking, I know it's gonna be second to my brother Wayne's, but blah blah blah. Lil Wayne's about to die. Have you seen him lately? He's balding. He's about to collapse. He needs to eat a fucking sandwich.
How old is Lil Wayne?
36.
It's not an age.
young.
It's
He's
the drug
30.
use.
Well, that's what happens. Yeah, I mean,
He's
that's
like
what
4
happens when
years
you
old.
party, man.
I'll show you a
The
picture.
age will show.
He's
Those
looking.
are cocaine years.
He's looking rough.
No, it's
like
not
this
like
whole
cocaine.
weekend.
Codeine.
This whole
okay.
weekend should have been
So bad.
fucking his, and then Kanye had to come in and fucking do that, and I was just like, oh, like to me it was just like, and then on top of that, just to not release it after all, it's just like, bro, fucking shut up, just shut up for a fucking second.
Oh, he's also, he no longer wants to go by Kanye. He's officially changed his name to Ye and only Ye.
And who addresses him
I'm a gay
anyway?
fish,
No,
y'all.
I've never liked Kanye West. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put that out there.
Here's the
I've
thing.
like maybe two Kanye West songs. One of them had Jay-Z in them.
Homecoming.
That's like the extent of my Kanye West.
I liked Kanye, but I didn't know much about him back in the day. And then I went, like, back when I heard, like, Spaceship and shit like that, I was like, yeah, this is dope. And then I really found out about Kanye. I was like, fuck Kanye. And then I loved The Life of Pablo. Personally, I've really enjoyed that album. And I was like, alright, Kanye, you know, is a little, you know...
Gay.
He's talented. He's troubled in his mind, but he's talented. But since Life of Pablo, he's literally done nothing that I can do to defend him as an artist.
Since he's been with a Kardashian?
Yeah, pretty much. Definitely.
Oh no, he made Pablo fucking.
He was already with her, but at least I appreciated Pablo.
Vibe on that.
But no, straight up, since his mama died, he's never been the same.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shots fired.
That happens to people. Hold on. That
Battle
happens
rap
to people.
called.
That
Well, that means
Well,
all of his original old shit was good. Then is that what you're saying? Because did his
I
mom
like-
die like right after he got blew up or
I
some
like
shit?
his fucking Homecoming song. I like fucking a lot of his shit. Fucking, it's really good. He's a really good producer. 21 Grammys don't lie. You know
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
he's
saying?
still to this day, he's a good producer.
Lighter, anybody? Where's the slider at?
Yo,
There we go.
yo.
Blap.
But I don't know. He has no one to, like, I don't know, genuinely be in his corner. I feel everyone now is just gonna be a yes man or do whatever he wants because it's Kanye and it's easier to do it that way.
And like, what the fuck does he have to rap about anymore? Like, what are we gonna like? What?
No,
is he
but
gonna
that's what
rap?
I'm saying. Is he could have been that. He was that guy who went on TV and was like, Bush doesn't care about black people. That was gangster as fuck. We're not gonna get that again from Kanye, and it's sad. It makes me upset. Because, like, how many people do you get that don't give a fuck about, like, and that's a great thing about Kanye, is he doesn't actually give a fuck, but the issue is
I'll
he
give him
needs
that.
to, like, I don't know, realize that he has more power and sway, that he can't just be so reckless with his
Well,
words.
the thing I didn't really like was his Sway interview. Or fucking, he's talking to Sway.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You ain't got the answer, Sway. Like, he's being disrespectful to Sway and shit, who's just, and then Sway is just sitting
Again,
he's
like I
bro,
said,
like,
his ego
chill,
is
what do you
just
mean?
gone out of hand. There's
Like,
no one to check it.
Sway is such a chill, like, calm motherfucker. Sway was just chilling there, like, bro, why are you saying that? Like, why Wi-Fi connection lost. Fucking, the thing turned off, you gotta plug it in. Plug it in. Could you plug it in, Dom?
What do I gotta plug in?
That to the GoPro. And then we'll talk about his Sway performance.
Sway. So hold on. Who's Sway again?
Oh my god.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Disregard.
Sway in the morning? Sway in
Okay,
Tech,
no.
one of the most legendary interviewers ever.
Yeah, I know who Sway is. It just takes me a moment because I'm like, wait, who the fuck are we talking about again?
Yeah, but his Sway performance.
Total, I'm gonna
What?
stab you.
What?
She knocked over the hash.
What hash?
And all of it fell out. This hash in this container that's on the ground.
Why was it uncovered?
Well, because it was right here. I was taking dabs. That's why.
So cover it up once you're done.
What, you
Cover it up once you're done.
cover up your wife whenever
You cover up your dick after you pee? No, you don't.
You cover up his dick when he fucks any bitches. I guarantee it.
I'm just gonna let you know. Hold on.
Every
I'll
time
let you both know right now. Right now, a yeast infection is a thing. Have fun with that.
Oh shit.
What are you talking about?
Ain't no one.
Yeah, my ex used to get him all the time.
Then why
I didn't
the
get
fuck
him
did you
not
grab the
once.
shit and take
Want to
care
know
of your
why?
shit? Clean
Because
your
I
shit.
washed my dick.
Yeah.
Clean your shit.
Dan.
Alrighty.
Cover it, clean it,
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
I'm sad that they missed all that. Because,
I don't know why the connection.
Ace, I will stab
But it's
you.
recording on its own now.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you have it up already?
Put the cap back on.
I get it, Dan. You're a Jew. You have
Put
an
the fucking cap
uncircumcised
back
dick.
on. No,
Your
no,
dick
no.
gets dirtier. It happens.
And I have to clean it. It's called
Bless you.
self-caring, bro. It's called knowledge. It's called, yo, bro, I'm not a lazy...
Rewind.
No, don't rewind that conversation.
No,
No,
why?
wait,
Because
no,
self-realistic
no.
thing. I may be a dirty hippie, but I still clean my fucking dick.
Conversation.
You
No,
gotta
I mean,
clean your dick.
rewind to what I was talking about.
Just saying.
This is what I was talking about.
Pause.
You gotta
Listen.
clean your dick if you're a dirty hippie. What the fuck?
Listen, this is what I'm talking about. What was I talking about?
You clean your
We
shit.
were talking about Kanye.
Oh, yeah. So what was I saying?
Kanye craziness.
Oh yeah, on Sway. He was disrespectful to fucking Sway. He was telling Sway all sorts of crazy shit, and Sway was so calm. Sway just was sitting there, and Sway was like, "Whoa, bro! Like, why did you say?" You know when like real logical people talk to crazy people, and they're just sitting there like, "Why would you say something like that? You're ridiculous." Like, you know what I mean? Like, just so calm, and then that was fucking rude, and then Sway was like, "All right, word, well, whatever. Are you you want to spit a freestyle?" Which is like the most. But it has to be one of the most iconic things by this fucking day and age to have a Sway cipher.
Yeah. That was. No, and here's the thing.
And then
there's
hold on,
many artists.
So he fucking, what did he do? What did he do when fucking Sway was like, fucking, all right, you ready to do a little freestyle? Dom, what did Kanye do? Fucking Kanye just sat there and he was like, fucking, I mean.
First off, he tried to be like, oh, no, I don't freestyle, whatever, blah, blah. I'm trying to be like, I don't do it.
Yeah, and then he was like,
and Sway kept twisting. He's like, no, man, like, you
Yeah,
can just
'cause Sway-
do some old shit or whatever.
Yeah. Or even then, or like you're gonna come on Sway and not freestyle, like that's even more disrespectful. So
Yeah, and so
it's
Kanye was like,
he
all right.
pretending like he didn't even know what the fuck Sway.
So here's the one thing I will
was.
say:
Fuck.
Sway did not give him like at first he threw on like a Marilyn Manson beat or like some weird shit that like even a talented artist would have
Yeah, and
struggled
then
with.
be fucking polite and be like, yo, put something else on.
Yeah, no, he did it, and no, but then Sway like not Sway, Kanye starts doing his little thing, and he's like, I might freestyle, but I might not, cause I don't wanna.
Yeah,
and like, and that basically doesn't rhyme or do anything.
And
then he's like, yeah,
Doesn't rhyme.
I just gave you the best freestyle ever. And Sway was like, really?
That's what you're gonna give us right now? That's what you're gonna leave us with?
Where is this? I want to see this.
Well,
shit.
we'll put it on. We'll fucking put it. It's ridiculous. Like it's just
And it's
fucking,
just for the simple fact that, because here's the thing, I've seen multiple artists, even though I don't like it, I've seen even Tech Nine's done it, where like even if they don't have a freestyle, they'll spit like either some new unreleased shit or like some not that well known shit over a different beat to give them something.
Right.
Like you don't just be like, nah, I don't have anything, or give them a bullshit like, is he what, Iggy Azalea? That's her name, yeah. Fucking, she has a super shitty freestyle on there too, and she tried to like weasel her way out of it and be like, oh, all these beats are whack, and then Sway was like, alright, just do it a cappella then.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Sway, is he doesn't let you get away. He's respectful, but he does not let you get away with and he talks about it. When like someone comes up there and he kills a freestyle, he's like, land of the high, and he's like, that's what I say to all you whack rappers.
No, honestly, and it's because like it's become such an iconic thing. Like even if you don't watch the shit because you don't have XM radio, like better fucking believe if you're a rapper and you get that opportunity to go to Sway,
You best have something in the chamber.
You better have it fucking.
Otherwise, you're
ready.
wasting your
Like,
opportunity.
obviously, it's not fucking. Most people don't do a literal freestyle. Obviously. Oh shit, dude.
It's okay, it's my buddy GoPro.
Yeah, no. But
yeah, it's obviously mostly pre-written,
but
you have some new shit.
Yes,
it shows that you're working. You know,
yes,
you're writing new material,
and it shows that you
take it seriously.
And then you take it seriously.
And you take the interview seriously because it's fucking Sway.
And it's such an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people who keep that shit.
Kanye was just
I can tell you how many artists, the first time I heard them, was through a Sway fucking freestyle.
I would even respect someone really trying to freestyle, even if it sucked ass.
Speak was one of the first rappers I ever heard through Sway.
Speak, you actually probably heard through us.
No, what I mean,
Jared,
like I heard through.
Yeah, he was on Sway. I love this Sway thing.
Like,
just because he was like, hey guys,
Sway.
Who has the cocaine? And Sway was like super uncomfortable and was like, what? Yeah, have I told you about that? There's this rapper, so Speak. I love him. He's a super dope rapper from San Bernardino, California. He wasn't even a major guy, so he was like him and two other like super small time rappers, and they're doing a thing where like they take turns doing a cypher, like 2 times through, like on 2 different beats.
Yeah.
And at the beginning or whatever, because here's the thing about Speak. Speak is a huge like he loves cocaine. He raps about it all the time. Like he's fucking clearly a cocaine addict.
Yeah.
And so he's all chilling there. He's in a white suit, and he's just like, so who's got the cocaine?
He's in a white
And Speak and like the chicks and all that, they're like, whoa. And he's like, you need to calm down or whatever. And he's like, what can I say? I'm a man in a white suit. And he's just trying to say all that, and then like right before he does the cypher, he's like, and Sway, I just want to let you know, I got you a little special package from San Bernardino.
Oh my god.
And like basically implying that he brought drugs for Sway and shit.
What did Sway say?
And he was like, oh, all right, just leave that with such and such.
Yeah, trying to be real professional.
No, Sway was trying so hard to be professional with all of it.
Yeah.
But it was great, because then when they start doing the cypher, he goes second, and he just starts fucking killing it. And he's just going in, and like the third person has to like cut him off. Yeah. Because he's just fucking slaying shit, and like they want a chance to do this because they're all trying to soak it. And like he is being a dick in that sense, so he's not letting them choke it. But like he was just slaying it so much better than everyone else. That like
yeah, dude, that's how I got introduced to Sway. Was through Speak and these guys.
You know what else is a good Sway interview is fucking Sway and Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks.
Never heard of him.
Oh, that's Tom Hanks' son who is trying to be a rapper, and it's just like seems like a really awful human being. Yeah. Oh no, it's a thing. Yeah,
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
He's
Yeah.
a rapper.
I was like, what? Really? This is Forrest Gump's son? Like,
Forrest Gump's son.
You know Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Joaquin Phoenix, he has a documentary, at least he did, on Netflix.
Oh, I've seen it. He has a beard, and he
and
his
his friend shits on him in his sleep.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
Oh, it's great.
Basically, Joaquin Phoenix is just complete walking pile of shit to everyone, and he thinks he's a good rapper, but he's bad. And then one of his best friends, he just like lays into him, calls him a complete waste life and all this shit. And so that night, his friend shit, while he's asleep, shits on him in his sleep.
It's a movie or a documentary?
It's a documentary.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's amazing.
Like he really?
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary, but it's basically Joaquin Phoenix thinking that like he could be a fucking rapper.
Right.
And he tries to like go rap for P. Diddy. And P. Diddy's not impressed.
Like, you fucking
and he,
joking with me?
right after P. Diddy rejects him, he like snorts a whole 8-ball to himself. Like, I don't know. I love it. It's probably one of my most favorite, like,
it's one of those
ridiculous.
It's a publicity move for Phoenix. Like, even if he fails, which he did, he's not a rapper. He's just this weird white dude with a beard.
Now he's about to be the Joker.
Now he's that's exactly. He's being the fucking Joker.
He's on the come up.
He's running a subway station in fucking New York.
How do we feel about Joaquin Phoenix being the Joker? I'll say my first part first. I love it.
I love it.
I think it's great. I think what I saw
I'm
so
not
far
too
was
fond of
pretty
face
good.
paint, so
I don't want to watch any of it. I don't like watching fucking trailers. I just either want to.
Trailers ruin.
You know why?
Because
Because fucking.
it puts an idea in your head and pretty
No,
You just
no.
have to remember not to go in there with that idea. I don't like trailers.
You see, but sometimes you can't.
You know why?
Right there in the fucking trailer, you're like, oh well, thanks for showing me the ending.
They show the ending. They show the ending in the trailer. You can always pick out the scenes.
Dude, the point of that.
This is like movie trailers from the 60s. Have you guys ever seen movie trailers from the 60s? Dude, they go through the entire movie. They literally explain the plot.
We're a bunch of friends going this way. If you don't see the trailer for like True Live and they win.
The Duke himself and fucking whatever.
I would say not even like that one too. Like even movies in the '90s and shit. Trailers.
Oh, I guess they've always done it, but see, that's why I don't watch trailers. I'm gonna go see fucking. What am I? I'm already like so invested in movies that I will not watch trailers for. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that for sure. Like, I don't even want to
What's
see.
that movie with the hotel with John Hamm,
Hotel.
Big Lebowski with Jeff Bridges? Yeah, the hotel movie.
Don't know.
I don't know. You guys have seen the trailer.
Wait, no, the Budapest.
No, not that shit. That's not the not that Wes Anderson shit. Not that shit.
Not that shit.
I'm saying
The only reason that movie's watchable is because Harvey Keitel's in it. But anyway, that's my 2 cents.
No, wait. What is the commercials on? Like
It's,
TV or like Hulu or something? Because I don't even get
if you're watching
commercials
football,
anymore.
NFL, they have the
Pornhub.
trailers there.
Honestly, I haven't been
Also, Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth. Chris
Are the ads on
Hemsworth.
Pornhub?
Oh, is he
'Cause-
really? I might have to watch it. That's
Dude, I'm sure they have trailers on Pornhub. I bet this movie probably has. Not saying I've seen.
Yeah, Pornhub's the best.
X and XX
It breaks
is definitely
search
go-to site.
That's the one I go to.
Thank you. See,
Shit.
certified.
Fuck Pornhub.
Certified.
Gives me viruses.
Yeah,
on my
and-
phone.
and-
No, it doesn't. We
Yes,
already-
it does.
we already had this
but,
conversation.
Yes, we had
This
this
is
conversation a couple weeks
There was
ago.
no porn
Hold on.
site that doesn't
Apple
give you viruses.
or
I'm pretty sure.
Microsoft?
Android.
You still get viruses on
Android,
your
we're
phone.
both on
Okay.
Android.
My phone
I don't get no viruses.
Dude, my phone was acting real shitty.
I don't think it's from
Mine is
porn
too.
though.
It's really? X videos.
Really? What?
Yeah.
See how
X
fuck-
videos is like the fucking the
see,
porn
Utopia.
virus utopia. Yeah.
Yeah, porn virus utopia.
You gotta get checked out when you go to that.
Right, you're just like
You may have a real life virus and shit.
STD protection, like a condom.
Oh my god.
just come wrapped with
Wow, this
saran wrap.
conversation
Just wrap
was
it
completely
up.
Windows
derailed.
Defense.
Yes.
Sorry about
Awesome.
that.
Awesome. Okay, unless we have anything else to talk about, we're at exactly 59 minutes. So, anything else before we wrap up, Dom?
Tech Nine apparently has an album coming out.
Yep.
And what was the other album that came out? There was 4 albums that came out, new ones.
I don't know, but Tech Nine did a little
There was
tiny
fucking
concert
Lil Wayne,
studio at
Logic,
NPR not too long ago.
Cypress Hill,
It's on YouTube,
and
look it up.
Kanye. That's the
No,
other
but
one.
Kanye never
Okay.
dropped his. No, Brockhampton dropped it.
Yeah, Brockhampton. All right, we're wrapping up. This is fucking episode 9. Fuck y'all. Stop the video. Stop the video.
Hold on. Before we roll out.
Yes.
You gotta
Cut
play
it
a
right
song.
Huh?
We gotta play a song to have the roll
No,
out.
no, we
No, I do play songs. The
Edit it.
song
You
comes
do? Oh,
in.
damn, I'll be quiet now.